They called me a madman. They said it couldn't be done. And look at me now. Because just like Mark Scheifele, I have attained a certain unattainable feat. Get ready to fly! Good morning. Afternoon and evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hat trick for Mark. It's a hat trick for Mark. That's yours. I've had
half of those are mine.
I had a lot of hats on my head.
1, 2.
My neck feels a lot like Stone Cold Steve Austin right now. Don't forget to count the doubles. There's 3 there. Don't miscount. Carter's counting the hats, but that's okay. Yes. Did you count them up?
You had 25 hats.
I had 25 hats on my head. Can you do that? No. That's what I thought. Anyway, good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera counting hats. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. We welcome the new Devils fans, who are hopefully now new subscribers. Plug, pluggity plug. So, this game was really weird. Really weird. Because we got the whole choking angle, and we got the let's just shut up and outscore our problems angle. And I don't really know how to feel about this game. The first period, let's get her going, because this game started off with a bang. Kopp gets a huge chance, and then Scheifele, what a goal. 1-0 reaction. Yep.
Oh, right there. Right there.
Oh my God! Holy Jesus! Holy Jesus! Scheifele, where the fuck did that come from? Where'd you pull that out of? Where was that the last 18 games? Woo! And all of a sudden, under 3 minutes in, we've got a 1-goal lead. And I was just like, wow, okay. I thought Bernier would put up more of a fight, but you know, well, who the hell am I? Like, I guess so. KC misses a golden opportunity because Bernier gets caught playing with the puck behind the net. And then, though, to top it all off, Ehlers snipes it to make it 2-0 reaction. Here. Oh my God! What a shot! Yes! My fucking boy! Holy Jesus! On the stick, off the stick, off the bar, in another bar, in the net. Woo! Ehlers picks his favorite spot, top left corner from a goalie perspective, top right corner from a shooter perspective, and doubles up the lead. And then not long after that, Vesalainen will make it 3-0 Winnipeg. Reaction here. Yeah! Woo! Let's go, Vesa! Now we are skiing downhill, boys! We are skiing downhill! Keep it goddamn rolling! 3 goals on 7 or 8 shots. Still in the first. Let's go! We got a 3-0 lead. And you know what? It felt like we were skiing downhill. And you know what? Then what happened? All of a sudden, we started trying to ski uphill. And the game got really confusing. So, let's talk about the penalty kill. Because the penalty kill still is goddamn atrocious. Carter, can you find my mic cord, please? Do you see it? Toss it, boy. Mike award for the worst Jet, or in this case, Jets, goes to, in particular, the penalty kill. Also, why does Kyle Connor play in the penalty kill? Like, I would say that, like, oh, maybe he's trying to, like, flesh out his defensive game. But that being said, we are 31st in the league on penalty kill. So I'll let you be the judge on that and whether or not it's working. Yes. So from that, Severson scores on the power play to make it 3-1 reaction here. Oh! Why? Guys! Our penalty kill is horrendous! Stop it! Literally every game they score on us. Oh yes, wave your Devils jerseys. You're down by 2 on 8 shots, but sure.
And just like that, the Devils have momentum now because honestly, a 3-goal lead only matters if you can hold it and if it comes up later in the game. Because unless you are the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Edmonton Oilers, a 3-goal game really only matters if it's late in the game. With those two teams, it doesn't matter because they can still blow it. Yeah, so we get up. So that being said, late in the period though, Jack Hughes would make it 3-2, and this is where red flags started to go off in my head. Reaction here.
Damn it! Come on! Like, guys! Close out a period. Honestly, it was 3-0, like 5 minutes into this period, and it's 3-2. Garbage!
So we go from a great first period, of a seemingly amazing first fresh start to the game, to seemingly problems on the horizon as it is now a 3-2 hockey game. Okay, second period. Oh no! He's sure.
Oh my God!
Off a stick in front of the net, and Nico Hischier gets his third of the year. And the Devils get one late in the first, one early in the second, and this game is deadlocked.
Yeah, game on here. And then the last couple of shifts we've seen face-off wins that has resulted into chances against here. And this is one that the Jets...
Hischier makes it 3-3 off the draw really early in the second period. And this is where it's like, no, please, God, no, don't let this happen. Then Ryan Graves off Josh Morrissey's helmet makes it 4-3 for the Devils. Reaction here.
We'll send it back at the line. Raise a shot.
Whoa!
Deflected by Tatar.
What?
Now has 5 in the last 7 games, and the Devils have come from 3-0 for a 4-3 lead.
What?
I think you would normally get a suspension for a headbutt, but not...
What is going on?
This one might have gone off of his head awfully.
Why?
And Tatar, like you said, Dennis, just 3...
And now it's like, and then this is annoying, okay? Kevin Sawyer was pissing me off, and I'll explain why. After this, a couple shifts go by, and he says this. It's been an overall good game for the Jets. They've had great scoring. Okay, you know what, Kevin? Don't tell me it's a good game. I should be able to see it's a good game by the results. Stop telling me we're doing a good job. Let our actions speak for it. Lo and behold, by the end of the game, our actions thankfully spoke for it. But good God, in that moment, I didn't care about the first half of this game. I was like, no, I don't care, Kevin. I don't care. Stop telling me that I should feel I should feel better about it than I do. Honestly, that was this whole story of this 5-game losing streak. Oh, well, they've had really good chances. Oh, they got really good chances. I don't care. We're past that. I just want results. That is what the expectation is for this year's team. Just results. Now, that being said, Siegenthaler, I can't say, it's a hard name, would take a high-sticking penalty to give us a power play chance. We wouldn't score on that. Devils would get a lot of chances, and then Ehlers again to make it 4-4 reaction here.
Yeah! Let's go! That's what you needed! Ehlers! Ah! Woo! Damn, you needed that! Oh, boy!
And just like that, it is a tie game, and we get on the power play. And so this power play was annoying because, again, special teams weren't great tonight. However, we did get it going later in the game. But then I thought this was Wheeler's goal. It was actually Josh Morrissey's on an absolute change-up that hits a guy in front and just barely slides under Jonathan Bernier to make it 5-4 for the Jets. Reaction here.
Oh my! Holy crap, what a change-up! What a change-up!
Yeah, I think you're right, Dennis.
Holy Jesus! I have no idea where this goes.
The Jets, they turn the puck over, they get it, and there's that net front shot through traffic. Now the forward
I think this is Wheels' goal.
I don't think this one goes off with Connor. I think it hits Blake.
And then that would hold until about under 2 minutes left in the third period. McLeod would take a tripping penalty, and seemingly with under 20 seconds left in the second period, that would be the end of it. And then Mark Scheifele, oh my God, he did the shell move from the trailer. Reaction here.
Oh! Let's go, Scheif! Let's go, Scheif! You're damn right, Scheif! Woo! What a goal! Oh! Rise the hot hand! Let's go!
Scheifele scores on the power play to make it 6-4 for the Jets. That is a huge goal going into the third. We go to the third period. Blackwood is now in net instead of Jonathan Bernier, which actually surprised me because I'd heard that Blackwood wasn't originally vaccinated, so he wouldn't be able to play all the games here, but I guess he ended up getting vaccinated, and so it's all fine now. Hellbuck, of course, was in net the entire game for the Jets. Subban kind of slew foots Ehlers. And, also, water is wet. You know what I mean? This isn't new. It's just becoming really annoying. It's just stop. Could you please not do that? Ehlers was annoyed at it. I don't even know if it's intentional, but it's enough times that he's done it the same way. I don't care if it's intentional or not. Just be aware of where you're skating on the ice, good sir. For Christ's sake. And then it wouldn't matter, because Scheifele would score to make it a hat trick. 7-4 Jets lead.
Yeah! Hat trick! Mark Scheifele! Whoa! Holy Moses! Wow, Scheif's having a night.
Wow. And then Wheels would take a hooking penalty, and I went, oh, you dumb. But then I don't know if it's a really good penalty kill or just a really frantic penalty kill that worked out well for us. That's the thing. We didn't get scored on, so kudos, but at the same time, nothing about it looked easy. And I don't know if that means that I should reward them for doing well, or the fact that it just didn't result in a goal in our net, or if I should still take that as a warning sign, oh my God, look at all the chances we gave up. I'm really torn. But anyway, is that I want to get that good boy. But anyway.
God damn it.
Hamilton would then decide to just two-hand cop in the back of the leg. Can't ignore that, so that's a penalty. They would kill it, though. But then Stanley, from the point, would get to... I thought it was Stanley's goal, but it would be deflected by Adam Lowry to make it 8-4 reaction here.
Yeah! I saw that corner the whole way! Let's go! Double them up!
And then with the dying seconds of the third period, Jansen Harkins would get a breakaway and would just put it off the post. Your final score for the game, 8-4. What are my takeaways from this? I don't know how to feel about this because it's funny. PK Subban is a lot of the reason why a lot of our offense worked. PK Subban probably was a -7 tonight. It felt like. So I don't know if I should be I want to take it one game at a time, but I'm really excited. I'm very happy about the line scoring. The only line that didn't put up a point was the fourth line, which, can be expected, even though it does have Svechnikov on it, which makes me a little sad. But nonetheless, we did get the win, and we got a lot of goals. That being said, we did outscore our problems, which is Leaf syndrome, and I don't know if I really trust that, but it worked tonight. So, what are you going to do? Also, just a reminder, coming up, we have some previews and the CFL game on Sunday, which we will be at. So check those out. Now, let's get on to it. 3 stars of the game. 3 stars. Hellbuck's being left out of here. The Hellbunker did okay, but that being said, he gave up 4 goals. So it's kind of hard for me to just put him there, knowing that other guys had more impressive games for the night. Honorable mention will be Neil Pionk. He got 2 assists tonight, so that was good for him. And honestly, Pierre-Luc Dubois gets another honorable mention. 2 assists as well. 3rd star, Blake Wheeler. Blake Wheeler had 3 assists. The numbers don't lie on that. I don't trust me, I get annoyed at Blake Wheeler too, but he's got 10 assists so far. He doesn't have a goal, but he's got 10 assists. So I will begrudgingly throw him a bone tonight. 2nd star goes to Nikolai Ehlers. 2 rocket shots on net that would both result in goals, which would be huge for the Jets. And obviously, 1st star has to go to Mark Scheifele. 3 goals, 1 assist. That's amazing. That's a great game for Scheif. Scheif needed that, which is ironic because on the Prairie Puck podcast coming out soon with Canuck Clay, we were talking about shopping Scheifele, just kind of begrudgingly, but shopping him, and then now he does this. So way to really make that whole episode really timely, Scheifele. Thank you for that. But yeah, no, honestly, I'm really happy about this. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this game. Honestly, were you encouraged by this game? Were you still kind of discouraged because we gave up the lead really early? What's your thoughts? Let me know down below. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe as well, of course, because we really do appreciate it. 619. Hopefully hit 650 in the near future, so that'd be awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.